What's going on? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are broadcasting live right here on the industry's most wanted podcast. Listen, I got my brothers in the building today. They go by the name of Money and Prince Dugan. What's happening, y'all?
Poppin' T.
Poppin'.
Hey, man. Thank you guys. It's been too long.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
been a little bit too long.
This pandemic, I think, has kind of separated some people a little bit, but at the same time, it's given us a chance to focus on ourselves, right?
Facts.
So, individually, we're going to start with Prince Dugan right here to my right. Introduce yourself, fam.
What's good? It's Prince Dugan, West Side, Dayton 937, stand up 24 game.
Hey, and my brother, Money. You know I made the beat.
You already know Money. You know I made the beat. Dayton to Atlanta. Let's get it.
Hey, man. Once again, shout out to you guys. You guys, you're a good team, man. Like, you guys could really set the bar for people out here because producer, artist, you guys are, people can learn from that. I really think it's important, and I talk about it all the time, how artists don't give their producer enough credit and vice versa. If you're a producer and you got a dope artist, promote him too, and you guys do a good job of pushing each other. You know what I'm saying? So let's just take it back, though. Let people really get to know what you guys got going on. We're going to talk to Prince Dugan first. Wait, are you originally from Atlanta?
Nah, I'm from Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, you just said you from Dayton, Ohio. That's right. That's right. My bad. We might be family. I got a lot. I got a lot of family from Ohio too.
Don't.
Right.
You might be my cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
for real.
That's no cap.
My mom is from Columbus and my dad's from Cleveland.
Okay.
So, and I spent a lot of time in Cleveland and other spots growing up. So, you never know.
What's funny is that's where my family is.
See?
Cleveland, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just your light-skinned cousin.
Trying to tell I'm telling you.
When did you move to Atlanta?
I moved down here in 2016.
Okay. All right.
August 2016, right
Really?
after I graduated college.
I thought maybe you would have been here longer because you're so acclimated. I mean, I know that's been a minute.
He been down here since 2012, 2013.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was bouncing back and forth between Nashville and here.
Got you. Absolutely. What made you decide to move out to ATL?
Man, I always kind of wanted to live in ATL for real.
Yeah.
And when the opportunity presented itself, it was just right.
Yeah. It made sense for what you do. I think
For sure.
Atlanta's that city that, and not even just music, but if you are business minded or you're an entrepreneur, Atlanta's a city for that because you can actually come out here and create opportunities that people will support.
Absolutely.
That's what I love so much about the city. What about you, Money? What brought you out to ATL?
Man, just trying to expand. You know what I'm saying? Being from Ohio, we don't got a lot of opportunity
Yeah.
to expand your brand. So I knew Atlanta had all the opportunities.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, trying to expand, broaden my horizons.
You said you moved here 2012,
2012, yep.
Okay, so I came right behind you. I moved here in 2013.
Oh, facts. You already know.
But I always tell everybody I'm an OG. I've been coming here since the 90s. I got to experience the real Freaknik.
Oh, yeah.
I was here front and center, bro, in the real Freaknik back in the 90s. Like, I wouldn't change being able to experience that for none in the world. It was because it was cool. It wasn't like, people got a little crazy, but it wasn't even about that. It was just people were able to be out in the streets and have a good time, and there was no craziness, like, fighting, no guns, none of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think that people could handle that these days,
Facts. Too much going on in the world.
Too much going on.
Yep.
So how did you two link up?
Man, that's my brother for what? 25 years?
Oh,
20
so you guys knew each other from back home.
Yeah, facts. Like, he went to school with my brother, so we played basketball, you know what I'm
I
saying?
got you.
Like everybody had hoop dreams.
Yeah.
It just kind of, we had the music, you know what I'm saying? And we just kind of came together on the music, making beats. And I found out he was a rapper. And we went on from there. Like, all right, this nigga dope.
Yeah.
Use my language, but
yeah.
he dope.
No,
so.
you good. Absolutely. So what was it about him? Because, you said he was really dope. Like, what was it about Prince Dugan that just made you say, you know what? He's somebody that I got to work with. Was it his work ethic, his flow, his grind? Like, what was it?
Tell you the truth, it was his knowledge of the music. Like,
yeah.
I felt like he understood melodies.
How to actually construct the song.
Yeah, facts. Like, he understood notes and he understood how to mix the songs. Like, I didn't know nothing about mixing. So with him having an ear for the frequencies and stuff like that, it's like, all right, bro, like, put this here, listen to this right here. And that's where he came in with it. So,
bro, that's a talent to brag about because honestly, a lot of artists don't understand music in that type of depth. They really don't. They know how to get in the studio and record, and that's cool. but they don't understand the depth of music and actually how to really construct a song. They don't know how to read music.
Right.
And I'm not knocking that because I can't read music, but I'm
Right.
not an artist either. I just feel like if you're going to do something, you got to perfect your craft.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't be a doctor and only know half of the stuff to do. Like, you got to
Right.
figure out every little single bitty detail there is to really be the best at what you do.
Right.
You know, what made you decide music was for you, Prince Dugan?
I don't know, man. I feel like it really chose me.
Yeah, it did.
Like it may sound cliche or corny or whatever.
No,
but
like
nah, for real, like it's just something that's just in me. It ain't never been like ever since I got exposed to being able to create my own music or whatever.
Yeah.
I've never stopped.
This man was making beats on the PlayStation
At 8 years
the
old.
PlayStation
Nuh-uh,
generator.
for
Facts.
real?
There's no cap.
Facts.
8 years old making beats on the PlayStation.
I didn't even know you could make beats on the PlayStation.
Look, I was out the loop too.
For
Like,
real.
what?
I was trying to figure out how to save
thought it was straight
on
video
a memory
games.
card and try to transfer it to a computer. I was trying to do some wild stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nah, you good, bro. Ooh, oh, dang, I'm over here pocket dialing people. They hearing our
Look.
whole conversation because y'all got me
They
so
tapped in.
excited. But it was one of them scam likely calls. So good. I hope they got an
yeah.
earful. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What about you, G Money? Like, you know, did music choose you, or was it in your blood? Did you have people around you? Like, how did you start doing, you know, making beats and doing music, period?
I mean, I had more like the sports. I guess my dad played football, basketball. My other dad played football, basketball. So when it come to music, I just always like music.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I would go listen to CDs, Aaliyah, Mary J. Blige type
Well,
stuff.
that's some
like,
of the best ones.
Yeah,
Okay, what
like-
you know about Aaliyah? You young.
I guess that's why I sample a lot. You know what I'm saying? Them songs. But I never had no real like music ties. You know what I'm saying? But I just always liked music, and
Yeah.
I guess I had an ear for it growing up.
Word.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, so out of all the things within this business that you could be doing, you know, I know you engineer now and stuff,
Right.
but I think production is probably one of the biggest things you do, right? Creating
Yeah.
beats and stuff like that. What made you decide to go that route? Was that something that you just had a knack for?
Really, playing around on the computer, found a program, FL Studios,
Yeah.
and like everybody,
Right,
it was
right.
like a video game.
Yeah.
And I just liked the way it looked, the layout.
Oh, this
like,
kind of
oh, I
fun.
can put sounds here, you know what I'm saying? I can record my voice, and from there, I just grew like a love with that platform, FL
Right.
Studios, and then that grew to me like, oh, I could be a producer.
Yes.
Oh, I can make my own songs. Oh, I can start putting these songs out on the internet. And then from there, it was like, all right, I'm gonna start selling beats.
Who was the first artist to rap on one of your songs?
Mm.
First artist. We talking about like a major or just
Period.
Mm.
this man, like this
Nah.
man, and probably me. Nah, to tell you the truth, my brother Ronnie,
Facts.
Ronnie, and my dude Charles Johnson. Shout out Chuck J.
Hey.
But we had a little group, the DYT boys. You know what I'm saying? As lame as it sound, but we was like maybe 13, 12
Yeah.
back then. And
You
we was
young
playing,
and you having fun with
yeah,
it.
playing basketball, go in the house, record a song, listen to it, and that's what
Come
it
back
was.
outside, play basketball.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Drink a
that's
full
good
cup of
though.
Kool-Aid.
At least you guys were doing positive stuff though.
Facts, stand
You-
out the way.
Trying to stay
Staying out the way, and you know, whether you play basketball just because you guys are in the neighborhood hooping, or you're playing it, you know, as a sport in high school or whatever, I think that just playing sports, period, really it gives you structure
Facts.
because you have to learn how to be a team player.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to condition yourself mentally and physically.
Mentally, yep, physically.
So I think that's great that when you know people have got a sports background in them, because it just gets them prepared for life. Period.
Facts.
I kept my son in every sport I could. I was a single mom. I said, okay, you gonna play this, and you gonna play all of them.
Exactly.
Sure.
You
Whatever
gotta stay
one you
active.
excel at, that's where we gonna roll. You know
Oh,
what I'm
that's
saying?
right.
But you know, you just gotta keep them structured.
Yeah.
Besides music, we're talking to Prince Dugan. Besides music, what else do you have a passion for?
Sports. For sure.
Do you still actively can you run like you could? I know you still
Actually,
young.
I can. Yeah, I've been back in the
You
gym.
look
and
like you
stuff.
fit.
Look,
Nah, for real, I've been back in the gym. I feel great, man.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. And I've been I probably do about 1.5 miles, 2 miles.
That's
every
great.
time I go, just because. And
Yeah.
then do the rest of whatever.
Keep your
I'm
heart
working out.
healthy.
Yeah.
That's so
So-
dope. So sports is another passion for you.
Yeah.
What about any other business ventures?
Yeah, business ventures. We got a lot going on. So I got my merch, my clothing line, Born Royal Raised Loyal. And we got Get You a Me Creations, which is my fiance's cupcake or baking business.
I love
She
that.
does like, sweets and all that
Does
stuff.
she have vegan options?
We can do vegan options. She can do
Hallelujah.
infused options.
She does all that
She
too.
do all that,
so real quickly, say the name of her business again, because we are on the Atlanta Airways. Like, we want to put some shine on her business as well.
For sure. So it's Get You a Me, GETYOU me. Like,
Get You a Me.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, Get You a Me Creations.
Follow her on Instagram. We got to get her in here sometime. Can we get her in here for an interview sometime?
Set that up for sure.
I would love to bring her on the show. As long as she brings me a cupcake.
She'll probably bring you a dozen.
Facts. The best you ever gonna taste.
Just give me some vegan, because I can't do dairy. You know what I'm saying?
We'll set that up after we leave here.
Dope. That's dope. What about you, G Money? Besides, the beautiful things that you're doing within music, what else are you focused on?
Just like Dugan, my fiance, I'm focusing on her business right now. You know what I'm saying? She has a clothing line, Yemi Sports. So she's doing a lot of fitness wear, a lot of casual wear for the women.
Yeah.
She's also doing like a hair type design type line where she's doing nails and hair and stuff like that. So trying to get her business launched. But other than that, the merch is, always a plus for us.
Absolutely. That's never going to go anywhere, because people always want to look fresh, whether they working out.
Right. And when you're wearing your own merch, it's like, all right, why not brand yourself too? So
you're like a walking billboard. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. Like, we like brands, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Nike and Hilfiger and everything else, but they ain't cutting the check, dog.
That's a fact.
So we'll support it, but we want to support, locally owned, black-owned businesses, small businesses, entrepreneurs. That's what it's all about. Talk to us about your most recent single.
Yeah, so my most recent single is Fall Through. It's featuring RJ Notes, produced by, it's actually one of the few that's not produced by G. It's produced by No 30.
Okay.
And Mato Got Hits. Shout out to Mato Got Hits. But yeah, that's the most recent single we released was Fall Through. It's at about, actually, we can check the stats on here.
Look.
While he checking the stats, G Money, for everybody that's tuned in, if they want to get with you on production or anything else you got going on, what's the best way for them to tap in with you?
Oh man, social media. You can always hit me at I Made the Beat. I'm always available. You know what I'm saying? DM, comments, email me. FrisbeeGary@yahoo.com.
I said that. Also, he got a government.
Yo, you already know.
Mr. Frisbee.
It ain't switched. I got the I Made the Beat Productions email, but I'm right here. So Frisbee Gary.
I think as we get older, we get okay and comfortable with people knowing the government name, because it's just professional.
It's all good.
When I was younger, it's real quick backstory. Everybody asked me how I got the name TampaMystic. My government name is Misty. Mm-hmm. When I was younger in the clubs, I never wanted to tell nobody, so I used to tell everybody my name was Mystic. My name is Mystic because it was close to my government name, and I'm from Tampa.
Right.
Social media, you got to have a social media handle. That's how it's born. But now that I'm older, I'm like, I'm cool with people knowing my government name. It sounds real professional. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I thought it was a way, way crazier story than that.
Nope, it's very simple.
But it makes so much sense. Though.
Yeah.
I was saying it in that sense. I wasn't trying to say it like that. No, like I thought way too deep into that name. I don't know why I did. But
yeah, the government is Misty, so it's like but even a little bit back further, I remember someone had accidentally called me that one night because I told them my name was Misty. They're like, Mystic? I was like, oh, I like that. From there on out, I ran with it. And I listen, because I'm much older than y'all. I'm from the era of when like AOL had chat rooms and stuff. Yeah, that's how far back TampaMystic goes, was to the AOL chat rooms, like way before Instagram and all those existed. So it's been around for a long time.
True vet.
So you were telling us the song How Well It's doing?
Oh yeah, so it's at about 40,000 streams right now.
Congratulations, bro. That's big, man.
That is a big deal.
Is there a visual for it yet?
No, we have not released a visual. We are still working
on it.
Yes.
Word.
But, to transition or to segue, we do have the single coming up off that we're gonna release. We released a
got you
in studio video for it, but we're gonna do an actual video for it, and then we're gonna release the single song.
So we got two records. One's called Fall Through and one is called Off, right? So we're gonna run those back to back in just a minute. Couple more things before we get into it, though. Of course, Prince Dugan. Where can people keep up with your movement?
Everything at Prince Dugan. All social media is at Prince Dugan. TikTok is at Prince Dugan 24.
So I know you're partial to working with G Money, but obviously you're open to other, because you worked with another producer as well. When it comes to your beat selection, what really catches your attention?
Melody.
Melody,
Yep.
yeah.
So it's always the melody. Sometimes, I mean, it depends. It just depends. It depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling airy, bright, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
upbeat, you know what I'm saying, it may be the 808s that catch me. But usually when I'm just zoning out or whatever, it's usually the melody that catch me.
Who would you like to work with? And it doesn't even have to be an artist. It could be someone who's a mentor to you or someone you think is a boss, or it could be another big producer. Who would be one person that you would just love to do some sort of work with?
The biggest, like we can go bigger and
Bigger than life.
Timbo.
Okay.
Easily.
Yes.
Timbo.
Shout out, man. Timberland's definitely one of the greatest to ever do it. And he's such a
King.
humble dude, man.
Facts.
What about you, G Money? Who would you love to work with? Let's pay some homage right now.
One of my biggest influences is Kanye West.
Okay.
I mean, that's always been a dream of mine.
Word.
So, yay, for sure, yay. Yep,
Dope.
One of my inspirations.
You would like to produce for him, or would you like to get in the studio and collab with him? What?
I mean,
a little bit of all that.
Yeah, you already know.
Hey, whatever he willing to do.
A little bit of all of that. Yep.
That's
right.
what's up, man. So look, we almost into 2021. Like these last 2 years have just been like a blur, man. This pandemic, and it's been a crazy couple years. But with that being said, I think everything that we've been through 2020, 2021 is setting us up for a really big 2022. I believe that. God makes no mistakes, and whatever happens along our journey, what can we expect from Prince Dugan in 2022 that we haven't seen yet?
More.
Just more of everything.
More. That's
More.
it. More content. More in your face. More grind. More
level
hustle. More dedication. More love. More shining. We shining the light now.
Let's take a quick pause right there. You said that more grind, right?
Yeah.
What's Prince Dugan's definition of grind? Like if you had to write the definition and we put it in the dictionary, what would it be?
Grind, man, it's never stopping. Stopping it to blink your eyes for an hour, and then we keeping it going. So you know what I'm saying. If you on your grind for real, and you ain't made it as a defined independent artist yet, to where you can actually live off of your music,
Right.
and you gotta go do your 9 to 5, and then come home, take your kids to school, and then drop them off, and then go work out, and then leave from working out to go work on your other businesses.
That's what it is.
And then going from your other businesses to help with your significant other's business, and then going to take that blink for an hour and then popping right back up and starting all over again. That's what I'm talking
It sounds like you're
that's what you gotta
basically
do.
running us through your day.
Yep.
What about you, G Money? What's your definition of grind?
My definition of grind is just
You grind money. G Money stands for grind money.
Yeah, you already know. I feel like
It's not
just,
Gary.
I feel like it's just a level up. Like it's always a need for the leveling up. Like you could be a millionaire. We were just talking about that. You could be a billionaire. They ain't stopping. Like they
trying
can't.
to be trillionaires.
That $6 million they lost yesterday. They need to make another $6 million a day.
Please believe
like,
it.
it ain't no stopping. So I feel like whatever you do, you know what I'm saying, just consistently level up. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like take that extra effort to improve. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever think that you got it or you complacent.
Don't become complacent.
you
Don't
already know.
Right. You got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Exactly.
Because soon as you become comfortable, like that's when
Yup.
everything goes downhill.
Yup.
And the only person you're in competition with is who? Yourself, right?
Yup.
So whatever you guys did in 2021, whatever we did in 2021, we got to outdo that in 2022.
consistently.
You know,
Right,
consistently.
Yup.
That's the key.
That's
part
the only way
about
you're
it.
going to see
Yup.
results is being consistent with anything in life.
Mhm.
Point blank, period. So we about to check out these records, man. Any shout outs you got, Prince Dugan?
Shout out to J-Dot. Shout out to. 'Cause I said J-Dot first because I know he was supposed to be here for real. But shout out to J-Dot. Shout out to RJ Notes. Shout out to 24. It's too many of y'all to name. Y'all know who y'all is.
I know, and this is
Shout out to Show Show.
the
he in
hardest
building.
part is doing the shout outs because we always
Building.
forget people.
Right. Shout out to
Right.
Breezy.
What
shout
about
out to the whole gang?
What about you,
Yeah.
G Money? Who you want to shout out to?
Man, I don't want to miss nobody. Dub handled that. So shout out Shell Shell. He here with us today.
Yeah, I was about to ask you. You gotta tell us who you got with you today. You
Another
know
one
what
of
I'm
our artists on the 24. You know, I made the beat label.
Well, we got to bring him back.
Oh,
Let's
you
schedule
already
to
know.
bring him back.
Yeah, he got a dope
Show.
project.
That would
on
be
the
really
way.
dope. I would love to interview you.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Bay because I get.
See,
cussed
look,
out.
I was just about to
Shout
go
out to
there.
Bay.
You can't
Shout
forget
out to
wifey.
Bay.
Shout out wifey back at home.
Listen, it takes a really, really good, strong woman to back your man. Trust me. Like, it's so important, y'all. Like,
Facts.
and fellas, when you got a good one, let it shine through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Period.
We
We getting too old for that other crap. You know.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, it's all good.
So
I don't want to miss nobody, man. Shout out
to everybody.
Shout out everybody.
with
Shout
us.
out Major 88 Keys though. He just moved to Atlanta.
Shout out to
Yes.
Major
Yeah.
88
He just
Keys.
he hit me up and
that's
told me
my
he
bro.
was right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We gonna connect
Oh,
most
you already know.
definitely.
Yeah, you got to get that interview. He dope.
Oh yeah, we gonna definitely make all that
You
happen.
already
You
know.
dig?
Yup. Man, shout out everybody though. You know the whole label, especially J Dot. You know they just dropped a new visual, Sauce.
Yeah.
So shout out, like I said, Shelt, the whole gang, 24. Man,
Shout out
shout
to
out
God.
to everybody. Shout out.
Yes.
God.
Thank you,
First
God.
and foremost, shout out God, Shelt. Yup.
When you wake up every day, before you grab your phone and get on Instagram, you better thank the man above for waking you up.
Facts.
Period. When I wake up, that's the first thing I do. I've made sure I instilled that into my before I get out of bed and do anything. Thank you, God, for another day. Because a lot of people didn't wake up this morning. Period. Or they might not be around to go to bed tonight. So it's like we got to be thankful. Last but not least, before we get into these records, we are on the industry's most wanted podcast. So I got to know first from Prince Dugan, what makes you the industry's most wanted?
I'm the industry's most wanted because you don't want nobody else on it.
I know that's right.
That's it. Once I
Facts.
get on it, you ain't gonna want nobody else.
Period. That it ends right there. That's you all they need. What about you, G Money? What makes you the industry's most wanted?
Just leave it simple. I mean, you know, I made the beat. I think it speaks for itself when it just comes to the grind. You know what I'm saying? The work ethic. You know what I'm saying?
Who
I
made your
the beat.
tag? Let me ask you that real quick.
Nah, that came from me rapping back in like 09. And I said a verse and I said, you know, I made the beat, something.
But
I
who's the voice of it?
Oh, that's me. That's me. Yeah, that's a younger me, like 19-year-old
Really?
me. Yup.
Okay.
Yup.
That's
Right
dope. So it's been with you for a long time.
Facts. I got a few new tags, but you know that's the OG.
The original
tag.
one, yeah,
Yup.
that the OG
Yup.
one is you.
Yep.
That's dope, bro. All right, so we about to get into these records. Which one are we gonna check out first?
Fall through.
Fall through. All right, and who did G Money produce this one?
This is
This is
no
the
30
what?
and Beto got hits.
Got you. All right, y'all. Anything else you guys got before we get up out of here and get into these records?
Shop BRRL right now. Link in bio.
Link in bio. You dig? All right, go ahead and introduce the record.
Hey, what up? It's Prince Dugan, and you are about to tap in with me and listen to Fall Through featuring RJ Notes. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Yeah. It's 2 in the morning, and I imagine you moaning. Kissing and touching, fucking, massaging and groaning. Can't get you off my mind. Roll one up as you're joining. Cause I know you need it, babe, and I want it just like you want it. Must be police fit the description. I'm what you been missing. I don't play X games cause she be tricked. Convo, let's switch it. I see them bros drop down to Vegas. So where you sitting? Got a place in mind, hope you like dripping. Drip, drop, swoop, swash. Send a text through, I'ma fall through. Pull up outside, tell me time won't be. However you want, you can get it. Say the word and I'm there with the quickness. Cause I'ma work you out like it's fitness. Kill that kitty, leave it there with no witness. Have your second set of lips blowing kisses. Send a text through, I'ma fall through.
Girl, I know that you poppin', you flick. That location, just send it to me. She under the sheets, she started playing, she ain't waiting for me. Phone tag, I'ma put it on freeze. I'm on my way to do whatever you please. Drop that location on me, baby, you know I'm on the way. This the second time I asked you, I ain't got no time to play. No time to play. Shorty FaceTime ain't for me. You know that I want the real thing. Know it's different when I feel it. So she hit my phone so we can get it poppin'. Yeah, the neighbors knocking, no, but we ain't stopping. No, it's not a holster, but I put my Glock in. She ain't got a word, I'ma clock in. We can do what you want. Just send me the Eddie and I'll be your daddy. Back connection, baby girl, and just at me.
Send a text through, I'ma fall through.